It's going to be a great weekend ahead for at least the first half of it. Warm and dry through Saturday, and get this, I was driving into work today and I went, why are there so many trailers and people on the road? Could not believe it, but everyone heading out now has a great few days ahead. Unfortunately, as we get into Sunday, a few isolated storms and then scattered showers making their way in on Monday. But yep, we go from the mid 80s to the upper 80s and then back down near 80s. So Sunday, still not all that cool. And it's going to be one of those ones where you just keep that weather eye on the horizon. I'll tell you everything you need to know as you move through the day. Thunder rowers go indoors, especially if you're on a lake. But look at this. Lake Pend Oreille seems to be the cold spot, 59 degrees. We have temperatures in the 60s now in Coeur d'Alene, Priest Lake, and even the Spokane River. Liberty Lake sits at 65 degrees, and how about 63 in both Deer Lake and Loon Lake. Keep in mind, that's just kind of your average temperature. You're going to find warmer spots and colder spots because, after all, bodies of water aren't uniform, just like the atmosphere is not uniform. But as you make your way out to those bodies of water, warm temperatures and cool water, well, wear the life jacket. Just do it. It could save your life. Also keep an eye on the kids because it does get a bit cold and your body will do all sorts of weird things in the presence of cold water. We got an update on the drought monitor. This is a bit of good news. Down to 8.5% of the state currently in a drought. That's a big improvement from last week where we were at about 12%. And we do have a little bit more rain in the forecast that unfortunately does arrive Sunday and Monday, the 3rd and the 4th. And when it comes to the 4th forecast kind of looking like a few spotty showers and temperatures topping out in the mid to low 70s. So spotty showers, mid to low 70s during the day. As the sun goes down, we'll go from those mid to low 70s around 5 p.m. to low 60s by 9 p.m. and by 10 p.m. I still think we are in the 60s, but keep in mind in the 60s means that it is going to be a bit chillier, and I do think we actually wind up drying out just in time for those fireworks. Over the course of the next few days, we build in that ridge of high pressure. But then remember yesterday we talked about the atmospheric conditions not necessarily stacking up to give us those widespread storms and showers. Unfortunately, it's looking a little more promising as we get into the early part of next week. So that's why it goes from a 30% chance on Sunday to a 50% chance of showers across much of the region, and those temperatures falling back into the low 70s.